Thank you, Daniel. Well, I grow fresh produce, but I seem to do it underneath the streets of London, as Daniel just told you. And before we start talking about our company and what we do at Growing Underground, I'd just kind of like to take a little bit of a step back and kind of explain, just ground you guys in why I'm here today and how I ended up here. Well, it kind of started with this. This is my pension letter from my old job. It's 2010. It tells me that I'll be retiring in 2040. And that kind of started the clock ticking. And it was kind of, I wanted to at least leave the world in a slightly better place in which I joined it. And it kind of started me along this journey. And it gave me an urgency of now that I kind of needed to do something. I was concerned about climate change. I've redacted all the good bits. You can keep reading. It was the urgency of now. And I knew climate change was a massive issue for me. I was passionate about sustainability, and I was a really big fan of food. And so we all know the challenges that the global food system faces. We know we need to drastically reduce food miles, and we also know that we can't be flying salads around the world. We also need to look after our resources as well. 69% of fresh water in the world is used in agriculture. And then also, at the same time, we need to create new fertile lands. We've got 2 billion extra people on the planet by 2050. And we need to do this in areas where they're not affected by adverse weather, which we've seen so dramatically recently. So where do you find a solution to kind of overcome all of that? Well, the unlikely place that we found it was beneath our feet, and that was this place. It's a World War II air raid shelter, 35 meters underneath London, and it gave us a perfect 70,000 square feet. It allowed us to be a commercial-sized scale, and we started to repopulate it with hydroponics, LED lighting, and we started to create that new fertile land that I spoke about. And we first did this test. This is not us and Breaking Bad. This is all totally legitimate, I promise you. And I don't know why me and my business partner are kind of staring at each other pensively. It's a bizarre shot to show you anyway, but that was our first test of concept, proved that it worked, raised some money from investors, and then went on to build our farm. And we built something that's not only feasible, but scalable as well. And we're now supplying all the UK's retailers in London. And for us, we then started, the funny thing was we started to get people visit us from cities all around the world, and from cities in Australia and the US, China, Malaysia. And it wasn't just the largest cities in the world, it was also the cities that had the biggest constraints in terms of their resources as well. And what excited those guys was the same thing that excited us as well, which was our system. We have no agricultural runoff. We do drastically reduce food miles and virtually eliminate them. We've got all-round year production because we're not affected by adverse weather. There's no pesticides, and that resource that I talked about, water, we use 70% less of it. And all of our farm is powered by renewable energy. So our thoughts are, if we can grow in a tunnel, where else can we grow? Abandoned salt mines, old subway tunnels, underneath the desert, and in the future, on other planets as well. Thank you.